Are you wrestling with depression and procrastination? You're not alone. In today's world, these are common challenges. They affect various ages, cultures, and social classes, making them global issues. Depression goes beyond occasional sadness. It's a serious mental health condition that impacts our feelings, thoughts, and daily lives. It's a fog clouding our lives, making it hard to see life's potential. Meanwhile, procrastination is the act of postponing tasks. It's the convincing voice telling you to do it later. A constant struggle between now and someday, with the latter often winning. These two issues intertwine, forming a tough cycle to break. Depression can induce feelings of worthlessness, fueling procrastination. Increased procrastination leads to a growing task pile, causing stress and feelings of overwhelm, which further enhance depression. It's a cycle that can seem inescapable. Remember, you're not alone in this fight. Countless people are battling the same issues. Many have found ways to surmount these challenges, regaining control over their lives. Depression and procrastination may appear overpowering, but they're not invincible. Overcoming them isn't easy and won't happen instantly, but with the right tools, strategies, and mindset, it's achievable. But remember, there's always a way out. Let's embark on this journey to overcome depression and procrastination. Depression, a word we hear often, but do we truly understand it? It's not just a fleeting sadness or a temporary setback. Depression is a serious mental health disorder that significantly affects an individual's life. It's akin to living under a perpetual, oppressive grey cloud. Term, depression, encompasses a range of symptoms that differ from person to person. Characteristically, depression entails a continued sense of melancholy, a decreased interest in enjoying activities, and an overall in life. Some may have altered eating or sleeping habits, while others may wrestle with feelings of guilt or uselessness. Those suffering often find it challenging to focus or make decisions. What does this mean in practical terms? Imagine beginning day overwhelmed by a crippling sense of fear. Ordinary tasks seem impossible. The mundane actions of brushing your teeth, dressing, or even having breakfast become exceedingly difficult. Making choices becomes arduous, not because there are too few options, but because the mental energy and clarity needed to decide are absent. Depression can also severely affect relationships. It can induce a feeling of seclusion even when surrounded by others. It can strain friendships and create a detachment from the world, as though viewing life through a misty window. Depression, however, isn't just a mental, it's a whole body affliction, symptoms that are as physical as they are emotional. It's not a character flaw or a sign of personal weakness. It's not something that can be simply dismissed or wished away. This condition is a complicated interaction of genetic, biological, environmental, and psychological factors. It's a tangible disorder that needs understanding and compassion. Bear in mind, experience with depression is distinct, and their recovery path will be highly individualistic. Depression is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you have been strong for too long. And it's perfectly acceptable to seek help, because nobody should be expected to fight this battle alone. Now let's turn our attention to procrastination. It's not just a case of laziness. Procrastination is a complex beast, often misinterpreted as mere idleness. However, it's an act of delay or postponement of tasks, despite the knowledge of resulting negative consequences. It's like an anchor, holding you back from reaching your true potential. So, what's the root cause of procrastination? There are several factors. Some procrastinate due to fear of failure, others due to lack of motivation or inability to focus. It can be a result of feeling overwhelmed, uncertainty about where to start, or perfectionism, where nothing short of perfect is acceptable. But it's essential to understand that procrastination is connected to depression. They can fuel each other, leading to a destructive cycle. The guilt of not accomplishing tasks can deepen depression, making you feel trapped in a cycle of inaction and guilt. You might feel worthless for not achieving your goals, amplifying feelings of depression. However, remember that procrastination is a behavior, not a trait. It's not who you are, but what you do. And that's an important distinction. Because if it's a behavior, it can be changed. Overcoming procrastination isn't about gathering enormous willpower or being harder on yourself. It's about comprehending why you procrastinate and finding strategies to break the cycle. It's about managing your time and emotions better. It's about dividing tasks into manageable parts and learning to forgive yourself when things don't go as planned. Procrastination is not your destiny. you can conquer it. Understanding procrastination is the first step to overcoming it and stepping towards a more productive and fulfilling life. So, how can we overcome depression? It's a journey, not a sprint. Understanding that depression is a burden that weighs heavily on the hearts of many is the first step. The process of overcoming depression is unique to every individual, and there's no universal solution. But there are multiple strategies that could help manage and lessen depressive symptoms. Professional help is an essential part of this process. Psychiatrists or psychologists are equipped to provide a suitable diagnosis and curative plan. A variety of therapies, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, interpersonal therapy, and sometimes medication, could be part of the treatment. Remember, reaching out to these experts is a strength, not a weakness. They're there to guide you through this tough period. A significant strategy is regular physical activity. Science has proven that exercise induces the release of endorphins, those mood-elevating chemicals in the brain. It doesn't have to be vigorous. Even a tranquil walk in the park or a simple yoga session can make a difference. Physical activity is a powerful tool for managing depressive symptoms. Alongside exercise, a balanced diet is key. Consuming nutrient-rich fruits, vegetables, proteins, and whole grains can significantly influence your mood and energy levels. Minimizing the intake of caffeine and alcohol can also contribute positively to managing depression. Another important aspect is self-care. It entails doing things that rejuvenate you, like spending time in nature, getting ample rest, or indulging in activities you enjoy. It's essential to take care of yourself physically and mentally. Also, remember the power of self-compassion. It's okay not to be perfect. It's okay to feel low at times. Acknowledging your feelings and conditions is a massive stride towards recovery. In conclusion, dealing with depression is a unique journey for everyone, but there are universally helpful strategies that can make this journey a little smoother. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. You don't have to face depression alone. So, what's the scoop on procrastination? How do we conquer it? It's primarily a matter of implementing practical strategies. Start by dividing your responsibilities into smaller, more manageable segments. You'll find a mountain less daunting if you concentrate on the next step. This method helps you to not feel overwhelmed by the magnitude of the task at hand. Moving forward, establish achievable objectives. Don't set out to pen a novel in a day. Instead, aim to write a page a day. This way, your goal becomes attainable and can alleviate anxiety, often the root cause of procrastination. Moreover, cultivate the art of mindfulness. This means being present, right here, right now. While working on a task, dedicate your entire focus to it. It's essential not to let your mind wander to the next task, or fret about tasks not yet accomplished. Always keep in mind that you are in control. The direction of your attention is your choice. Procrastination is a formidable adversary, but not invincible. You can conquer it with the right attitude and strategies. Remember, procrastination is not a life sentence. You can break free. In the end, it's all about harnessing your focus, setting pragmatic goals, and breaking tasks down into manageable pieces. Let's defeat procrastination together. So, are you ready to take back control of your life? Understanding the power of depression and procrastination is the first step on your journey. It's about comprehending the impact they can have on your life and recognizing that they are not insurmountable obstacles. Let's recap. We've talked about the importance of understanding depression, its causes, and its effects. We've delved into the world of procrastination, identifying why we fall into its trap and how it hinders our progress. But most importantly, we've explored practical strategies to manage these challenges. We've discussed how to overcome depression, from seeking professional help to practicing self-care. We've also tackled procrastination head-on, with actionable steps to break the cycle and boost productivity. Remember this: you are not defined by your depression or your procrastination. You have the power to overcome them. Remember, change is possible. You have the power to overcome depression and crush procrastination. Start today, start now.